please be sure to use supporter creator code Justicul when buying things in the item shop. I will give a shout out to someone who can prove they bought something with it in my next video. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. What is happening, boys and girls? It's me, Justicul again, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, if you don't like the video in the next 5 seconds, then I will have less likes, which makes me sad. Hopefully this works. Before we start the video, I want to announce that on Saturday the 17th of August, I will be hosting the 15,000 V-Bucks Twitch tournament that you, one of my loyal subscribers, can win. All you have to do is be in my Twitch stream at 6 PM CET on that exact date. For all the details, prices and the full schedule, check out the link in the description. Quick disclaimer before we begin, I am not sponsored to review any of the products in this video. This is my raw opinion. Enjoy the video. So here it is, the cheapest gaming keyboard I could find in the Netherlands, coming in at only 10 euros, which translates to about 11 US dollars. Now before we begin, I just want to apologize for the bad sound quality. I'm currently using my microphone on my camera and it's quite noisy in here because I'm in a really big room, but I'm moving out very soon and I won't have that problem anymore. Also, in the next segment, I will use my microphone again, so bear with me for this segment. Now I know most of you don't have a lot of budget to switch from controller to keyboard and mouse, so I thought it would be a good idea to see what only 10 euros or $11 can get you for a gaming keyboard. Now here I have the Fury Hornet. It says here that it has sensitive keys, it is spill resistant, and we also have blue gaming keys. I don't know if that is marketed as like the blue gaming keys that are on here, or maybe blue switches. It has membrane keys, so kind of a clickbait title right here, saying blue gaming keys. So first of all, I'm going to unbox it right now. Now, I'm not an unboxing channel or a review channel, so bear with me, because I have no idea how to open it. Okay, and we just opened it. I'm a genius, I'm genius. Big brain time here, boys, big brain time here. Getting it out of the box. It's actually a really small keyboard. It's actually smaller than I expected. So if we get it out of here, then it actually doesn't look that bad. It's not as big as I expected it to be, but it's also not a 60% keyboard, so keep that in mind. But when we are looking at like sensitivity mouse-wise and how much mouse space you want, this could actually be a really good alternative to another keyboard if you want more space, because this actually seems quite small. We're gonna figure out all the sizes and stuff in just a bit when we're comparing it to the Ducky 1 Mini, but for now this looks pretty good already. Yeah, this definitely feels like one of those office keyboards, you know, but still it is a gaming keyboard, it has membrane and it works, so we shouldn't really be too criticizing here, because we're just looking for a good alternative to like a really expensive $100 keyboard. So now that we got it out of the box, let's do a quick test and compare it to the Ducky 1 Mini in size and feel. So what I'm going to compare this keyboard to is the beautiful Ducky 1 Mini, which is actually one of my favorite keyboards of all time and arguably one of the best keyboards on the market right now. Now on this Ducky 1 Mini I have silent red mechanical switches, which means they are very silent, which is great for content producing and streaming, which I do both. Now when we place the keyboard back down, we can see how much of a difference there is between this 60% keyboard and a regular keyboard like this. This may cause some problems when we're looking at mouse pad space and the sensitivity of our mouse, but we can only find that out when we're playing a game of Fortnite. Now let's start off with something positive before we go into the negatives. The one positive thing I see is that both keyboards have colored keycaps. We have some nice colored keycaps right here, and we have some nice colored keycaps right here and here. The only problem is, however, that on this keyboard I can actually take off the keycaps, and on this keyboard I can't. So if you want to switch some things around, on this keyboard you can, and on this keyboard you're basically just stuck with this layout and these not so nice colors. Now if you're a huge cosmetic guy, then this wouldn't be really something for you, but if you really want something that looks good, then you should probably not be looking at something for this price, because you're not gonna find it. Now let's actually go into the differences between these two keyboards. Now one major difference is of course the size between these two keyboards, but another difference is of course the RGB lighting, because on this keyboard we have beautiful RGB lighting and on this one it's basically nothing. We have two little blue lights right here, but they're just for indication and it's so subtle you can't even see it. The other huge thing is that on this keyboard we have silent red mechanical switches, and on this keyboard we actually have membrane switches. Now I'm not a big fan of membrane, but if you are looking for a gaming keyboard that is cheap, then most likely these keyboards will have membrane, and honestly membrane is not that big of a deal. For me it's not that great, but if you're looking for a good keyboard that you can just use for a while, then membrane is just fine. Now I actually bought this Ducky 1-2 Mini for 110 euros, and I bought this of course for 10 euros. Now the only thing left to do is to hop on a game of Fortnite, and first of all we're going to play on the Ducky 1-2 Mini and see how we play in a Fortnite match, and after that we're gonna play on this keyboard and see if it is any difference, if we see any difference in my gameplay and how I feel during the gameplay. So let's take a look at that right now.
White. Oh, I got 12. God. Ha!
GG! Easy game, boys. Easy. Goated on the keybinds. Goated on the keybinds. Ducky 1-2 Mini, baby. Ducky 1-2 Mini, easy. Alright, so we won the first game I played today on the Ducky 1-2 Mini with 9 kills. Great game. But now we're playing with this absolute behemoth of a keyboard. Like, it's so big. Also, the cable is on the right side. Like, the cable is right here. So my mouse keeps hitting the cable. So I'm really curious how this keyboard is gonna perform for me in comparison to the Ducky 1-2 Mini. I'm not too optimistic about this, but let's see. Let's just see. I accidentally pressed something else there. I accidentally pressed my stair again. I don't even know how that happened, but I think it's because of my keyboard, because I normally don't do that. Right, later. You're so bad, my guy. Holy. Not toxic, by the way, not toxic. But yeah, building feels really, really bad for me right now. I don't know why, but it's probably because of the keyboard. If I compare it to the last game, then oh my god, my building is horrendous. Take a peek. I almost got sniped, so I gotta be careful here. Okay, my building is so bad, but I'm popping off with the aim though. Oh my god. Okay, that was stupid. That was really stupid. What is this guy doing? Oh, okay, buddy. Okay. And later, buddy. Hit your shots, get. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was actually really lucky. Holy damn! This is why you always keep the pump. 200, baby, let's go! Okay, clearly the better player there. Definitely not lucky at all. Building feels really off for me right now, but I think that's just all about getting used to it, you know? Ah, that's unfortunate. Well, as you can see right here, 11 eliminations. I couldn't get the win. But if I would have to get a review out right now, I would say it's just something about getting used to it. It's just getting used to it. Because it's not about the keyboard, honestly. Because it felt pretty comfortable. After a while, I kind of got used to it. Building is still very off, trust me. As you can see from the gameplay, my building was very, very off. But that is just getting used to it. I'm still used to my Ducky 1-2 Mini. And when you're starting fresh, when you're starting with a new keyboard, this will take you like a few weeks to get used to. So in my opinion, I don't think a keyboard really matters. So all the people that buy expensive keyboards and all that stuff, if you want it for the cosmetics, for the nice RGB, for the great keys, so it feels nice, the keycaps, all that stuff, go ahead. Go ahead. But on a real skill-based opinion, the keyboard doesn't matter. If you're a good player, you're a good player. The keyboard doesn't matter unless it's almost falling apart or some kind of Dell Office keyboard or something. But this keyboard, 10 euros, it's a great deal. You just have to get used to it. It's good enough. And that is my final judgment.